Hello everyone, this is Goddess Demoness and Synera from SWTOR Angels. We decided to make a video about our experience as SWTOR Content Creators so far and how worth it is in 2022 considering the current state of the game. Lately, we noticed that we received a lot of attention, both positive and negative, and found it interesting how you can become so well known in such a tight-knit community, given how small the game has become with a very few mega servers, almost like being famous in your village. At the same time, however, it can be discouraging, knowing that you have pretty much reached the top of SWTOR content at such a small number of views and subscribers relative to more popular games or YouTube content as a whole. It's funny how some people straight up hate us, saying that we are only popular because we make scandalous videos, and yet that is one of the reasons why they are talking about us in the first place, drawing attention to our channel. That's hypocrisy. You have to understand that we simply decided to make content that's a little spicier because we've seen that almost all SWTOR content on YouTube consists of guides, gameplay, and a bit of game lore. Continuing with the negative side, we find it silly that there are people in-game that spit on us as soon as we log in, although we don't pay it any mind because we know how much effort we put into making each and every video. It's easy to ignore their behavior seeing so many people show us support and appreciation every day. Many people don't get the fact that we are not our characters. They either don't pay enough attention to our videos or aren't capable of understanding that what we do is not to be taken literally. When we recorded our last Fashion Police video, we made an announcement and so many people were showing up that we didn't have room for everyone. We let them know that we will be saying negative things about their outfits just for fun. None of them were upset. They were just excited to see the final product, and we thanked them all for participating. Taking over SWTOR is merely an artistic concept, sort of a live, ongoing roleplay that people can talk about and enjoy. Our initial idea was to create a story about our characters Goddess Demoness and Synera, but those videos didn't attract a lot of attention and we quickly realized people were not interested in that. We continued that idea, however, by inserting the personality and origin stories we created for them in the videos that tackle relevant topics that people would be more inclined to watch. Every location, sound, and special effect is meant to relay specific emotions according to the topic discussed. We believe that currently self-promotion is very important for SWTOR. We tried, for example, promoting our content on Reddit. However, our posts have all been deleted, even those not made by us, even while following rules we find absolutely absurd. Make 10 constructive posts or comments before being able to promote yourself? Please. What is this, kindergarten? Jump 3 times and you get a cookie?
Are you guys ready to go to kindergarten class? Because I'm so ready.
We even got banned for 3 days because of having our YouTube channel link as a flare. There are few content creators left, and because of these absurdities, among the other toxicity that spreads through Reddit, most of the relevant ones don't even bother posting on Reddit.
A lot of content creators have had bad experiences with the SWTOR subreddit as well, so yeah, quite a lot actually over the years. So a lot of people just stopped posting, so.
Except, of course, for the one that happens to also be a moderator there. We know the experiences of other content creators with you and the tension between some of them, as well as the reason we don't see many collaborations, but we want to change that. There are a lot of made-up reasons for removing our content from that platform, such as deleting our latest video for advertising out-of-game services. What the actual It was obvious the whole forum was a joke. We even sent a message explaining the situation, which obviously we got no reply for. Sorry, but we thought you needed an actual brain to become a moderator. It's okay though. We know that's not the real reason you removed it. Maybe you don't understand us, our content and our background. There is a reason we have this kind of humor. It comes natural for us because we grew up in Romania, an Eastern European country where people have a very different attitude and humor compared to Western countries, as there are bigger problems here that people prefer not to think about, such as poverty or the fact that there is a war right at our border and many other issues. People cope with this with scandals on TV and dark jokes. To see how dark people can get, our country went through communism and the revolution ended with our dictator shot on live TV. But again, don't get it wrong. We don't have a personal problem with anyone. We appreciate all the content creators, and for those of you watching, don't you dare send hate to anyone, because that's disgusting. We know how hard it is making quality content for this game, and so we have a lot of respect for that. We are only talking about the difficulties we encountered as content creators in 2022. We don't understand this fight against self-promotions. A small community should be more supportive, as it is very difficult to get subscribers. Mr. Biggs, for example, posts every day, and as such, YouTube shares his content a lot more often, reaching new people and more potential subscribers. Don't get us wrong. His content is very useful and we fully support him, just as he supports us. We created a Twitch account just for chatting to get to know what content creators stream there, and we were very surprised by how much positive feedback we received from them as soon as we popped up in the live chat. Streamers such as Stay Alive, who not only congratulated us and told us he followed our content, but he also shared our channel in the chat. That's just one example. Almost all the major content creators were excited to see us and always wanted us to rate their outfits. We would rather choose quality over quantity, and that is why we don't post as often. But we work very hard on our videos and received appreciation. For example, Nixiom has a lot of creative complexity with a funny twist and lewd humor, but we are most often blamed for that. He, however, saw the potential in our content, and it was one of the moments we realized that even with a small SWTOR channel, we can be seen, and it gave us a lot of hope, and we're extremely thankful for it. We were just as thankful when Central expressed his appreciation for our content, and we asked his opinion if it is worth being a SWTOR content creator in 2022.
Well, I used to make content for Star Wars The Old Republic, I guess, quite a lot. I was really motivated to make guides and update videos because it was something that was needed. Personally, I don't think the players had anyone to represent them properly. Using the forums only goes so far. So as a SWTOR creator, one of the things I tried to do was be a voice for the players. Even when I didn't agree with them, I would still upload a video and talk about it and express the overall feedback. Things are very different now. BioWare did a complete change up internally, and this kinda caused a rift in communication, except for those BioWare favoritized in terms of content and YouTube videos, etc. The devs and the studio itself now only focus on positive toxicity, let's say, which basically means they are intentionally censoring all negative feedback. This is no exaggeration. People who simply gave comments on the inventory were banned from the forums and even Reddit. Honestly, most of this is due to the fact that the creator circle or the content creator group, whatever the label, this group has been forced into pushing an agenda that doesn't really represent the whole picture, and the mascot at the head of the entire thing is kind of condoning and enabling the behaviour, which overall is making the players arrogant. I've said before that if you enable the devs and say that you're okay with garbage, then you'll just keep getting garbage in return. It's no different when it comes to the content creators, when they keep posting videos about whether or not you should return every 2 weeks, rather than making a video about what type of feedback they need to collect for the developers. What I find funny is that people only copy the ideas that they like, as is the case with the SWTOR Content Creator Circle. The devs want their creators to promote exclusively good things, which is really hard to do. The larger creators really need to push back on the devs and start delivering some genuine feedback, or they will totally lose trust with whatever players are left. I think you maybe wanted to know whether or not becoming a content creator for SWTOR is a good idea. To this, I would say that's up to you. YouTube and content creation is a niche thing. If you have something in mind, then go ahead and do it. Guides, how to make credits, or even just a playthrough. But I would warn against some dream of becoming a close partner, like some of the other larger creators right now. That circle is closed, and you won't get in unless you pull bigger numbers in them. It's the simple and plain truth. SWTOR as a game isn't doing well with an audience, so consider why you're making content before you commit to something that isn't going to commit back to you.
It would be wrong to expect everyone to like us, but we are pleased with what we've made so far and are hoping to improve even more in the future. I'm currently recording from an iPad, as we don't even have a microphone, although I would love for my voice audio to have better quality. We earn absolutely no money from our videos, as we'd rather choose the most fitting music for the best atmosphere of the video, rather than worry about copyright and ad revenue. So, is it worth it? Well, depends on your goals and expectations. You can't grow much if you choose to do SWTOR content in 2022, when the biggest content creators started long ago, when the game was much more relevant and active. We were too young to start all the way back. We didn't even play the game since the beginning, so we know it limits our growth. But for us, this is only the beginning. And it gave us a chance to realize our potential for what we are planning to do. And we are very thankful for that. And to you guys. We really like this game and we will continue to make content about it. But in the future, we will try branching out. And now, because this video wasn't as funny as our usual content, and because of the topic, we created a SWTOR Content Creator Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck that you can enjoy and have fun with. Check the description down below to see them for yourself. Thank you once again for all of your support. If you are an aspiring content creator and want to share your videos, you can freely join our Discord server where you can promote yourself. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share our content. See you in the next video.